Hi there everyone, it's JB here with another episode of the Burnley Career Mode. This is episode number 1889 and it's Burnley against Luton Town in the third round of the Emirates FA Cup. Third round day is always an exciting day of the calendar and today is no exception as regards that. But there's going to be some changes, of course, no doubt about that, as we look at some of the other leagues around the world there. We always like to keep a little check on what's happening in the Championship. Newcastle and Everton leading the way. Wigan and Rotherham leading the way in League One as well, and Wimbledon propping up the rest there. Just to let you know that Luton come into this game 17th in League One, so that's who we're up against today. Let's see what happens as we play 17th in League One Luton in the third round of the FA Cup. Well, today at Turf Moor, it's first in the Premier League, take on 17th in League One in the third round of the FA Cup, and that's the Burnley side. Very much change with Reece Oxford and Brendan Galloway coming in, and Moussa Dembele and Tammy Abrams getting opportunities. Karen Jensen also coming to midfield, so 6 or 7 changes there for John Stutzy as he rotates his squad with Tuesday night's semi-final with Norwich in the Carabao Cup very much in mind. So let's have a look at the two teams, the Luton side. Steck the keeper. Danny Hilton is a very prolific scorer at the lower levels, could be a problem there. Alongside him is number 19 James Collins. Liam Berry, McCormack and Roderick and Panzu could be a real difference. It's going to be a tough afternoon for Justin, Ria, Cuthbert and Potts at the heart of that Luton defence. So Burnley the head-up favourites as this third round gets underway. Referee's Graham Allwood. 6 or 7 minutes in. This is Trippier. Good enterprising run from the right back. That's a good strike. Oh, that's a fabulous goal. Kieran Trippier settles any nerves that may have been lingering with 8 minutes gone. That's a super strike. Big crowd here at Turf Moor despite the visit to Luton, and they've seen one of the goals of the season from McClaret. Look at this, right foot rasp, but check the goalkeeper hasn't got a hope here. As soon as it leaves his right foot, just watch the path of the ball, how he swears and dips. I think he gets a little glove on that, but not enough. And Kieran Trippier has just made it 1-0 with an absolute screamer. And Burnley's FA Cup defence starts in earnest. 8 minutes gone, they're 1 up. And looking very ominous here to try and put a hatful in. Hilton to Berry to Collins. James Collins for Luton. Big chance for him. Oh, well taken away there by Reece Oxford. Did really well. Now Trippier forward to Bojan. Look at Bojan now, and look at the way the Luton defence have backed off and they've given him acres of space. I fancy this is going to be the second goal. It is. Stupid defending really from Luton Town. And Bojan will never snap up an opportunity as easy as that in his life. Steck was completely exposed. And with less than a quarter of an hour gone, I fear the time may be going away from Luton Town here. Burnley 2 goals up and coasting away with this. And Bojan here making it count. It's going to be a long afternoon for the Hatters. That I'm assured. Bojan makes it 2. And Burnley right in the box seat. And a chance here for Berry. We won't get an opportunity quite like that I would have fancied here, Berry. That's the difference in quality between a Premier League top leaders side and a team that is struggling in 18th in League One. Sometimes the golfing class is there for all to see. A more accomplished striker would have finished that off. Berry had a big chance and he just got excited and blew it. This is Bojan, who's having a great afternoon so far. There's the cross, very dangerous towards the striker, but Steck taking it well. Bojan again. He's in the mood. Tammy Abraham is a foul, free kick. Free Allwood. Maybe watch across now to organise the wall and the free kick. I think it was a foul by Cuthbert. Oh yeah, to Janssen. Oh, that should have been 3. Right on the stroke of half time. It was a well worked free kick, and Janssen just putting it wide. And that's a good ball. Tammy Abraham coming up towards 10 minutes of the second half. This should make it absolute. It is absolute now. Tammy Abraham gets his first goal for Burnley, and that will settle the game once and for all. Burnley go 3 goals clear, and I doubt they're going to be caught now. The Claret supporters know that they're going to be safely through to the next round. The Luton defence completely split with one pass, and Tammy Abraham gets on the score sheet with a cool finish and makes it Burnley 3, Luton 0, and the 4th round beckons for the Clarets now. No doubt about it. Absolutely superb performance, and there's going to be some substitutions here. Boyan comes off, and Will Hughes will get a 35-minute cameo. Luton to make a substitution. Off comes Potts, and Benitez comes on, and a double substitution for Burnley as well. And we're going to see a young lad called Nicholas Lee enter the fray. He's going to be replacing Kamal Kara. Ryan Shawcross is also coming off, and Axel Tanusami is the second man to come on. We'll have to see how Nicholas Lee really goes on in this game. He's got half an hour to see what he can do here. Hughes, Abraham, Dembele. Oh, it's clean through. This has got to be 4. It is. It's so easy for Burnley now. Moussa Dembele helps himself to 1, and Burnley help themselves to a 4th. 1 ball, Tammy Abraham playing him through. Cuthbert went to sleep. Steck didn't have a chance, and all of a sudden it's all going horribly wrong for Luton Town here. They're not just being beaten, they're being battered. 4-0 to the Clarets. Dembele gets his goal. Davis. No, a good run here. Lee! Oh, unlucky! How unlucky can you get? Well, Nicholas Lee couldn't have struck that any better if he tried. He did everything then, and it just pinged right off the centre of the post. As Jack Stacey comes on to replace James Justin, who holds his head in his hands. He knows he's had a horrible day at the office. As Burnley take the throw. Davis. Brendan Galloway. Now Nicholas Lee. Chance here for the young 17-year-old to really make his mark. He might just make his mark. He has! Nicholas Lee with a super goal. In off the post. Takes a bow to his supporters. And what a way to get your first goal for Burnley. Product of the youth academy here at Turf Moor. Just ran about past 3 or 4 challenges. Gets his shot in. Step beaten. Needed a little bit of luck perhaps with the post, but I think he deserved it after the same post denied him about 60 seconds prior. Nicholas Lee gets his first Burnley goal, and Burnley now go 5 goals clear. Here's Hilton, now very well beaten side. Here's Lee. This lad has certainly got something in his locker, and if he's training he could. Oh, he's beaten Cuthbert as if he didn't exist. Nicholas Lee, this is going to be an even better goal than the one he got earlier. Well, he's only been on the pitch 20 minutes and he's got himself 2 goals, the young lad. Great moment for him, and a great moment for Burnley. They're now 6 up, and Nicholas Lee has a brace. Took the ball from virtually his own penalty area, and just ran 70 yards with the ball, twisting Cuthbert inside and out, and that's an accomplished finish, and a much experienced pro would have been proud of. Nicholas Lee helps himself to 2, and Burnley now have 6, and are cruising into the next round of the Cup. And here's a chance for number 7, and there it is. Dembele joins Lee with a brace, and that should seal Burnley's passage very much through to the next round of the Cup. It's been a convincing win against a poor Luton side, who have shown to be not as worthy as their 18th place in League One suggests. Burnley have made their class tell here, and Dembele helps himself to 2. This is the perfect warm-up for the Clarets. They've rested big name players like Ings and Balotelli and Defoe and Benme and a few others. We're ready for that Norwich game on Tuesday night, which is the next episode as the final whistle goes. Marvellous, marvellous performance. Nothing wrong with it whatsoever. Burnley keep a clean sheet as well, so the 6 or 7 changes really worked, and really credit must go to Nicholas, who got 2 of the goals. Dembele got 2, Tammy Abraham got 1, Trippier got the first one, and Bojan got the other one. 7 in total, and Burnley threw it around 4. Burnley 7, and Paul Lytton Town 0. Yes, it was so easy in the end, and we have another Nicholas on offer. Nicholas Morris wanting to go to Portsmouth, potentially on a 1-year loan, and we've got manager of the month, or I've got manager, or my alter ego's got manager of the month. But so a great performance there. Well, it was usually against the lower league teams in previous career modes and on previous FIFAs. I've always struggled, but this time it was easy. It was an easy game, and to win by 7 goals to 0 and have one of your young lads score a brace was got to be in the reckoning for probably the next game against Norwich, which is episode number 90. I think it's 89 or 90, I'm not sure, but it's certainly one of those two. But some big results there. But that's it. We're in Carabao Cup action in the next episode as we take on Norwich in the first leg of the semi-final. But for me, JB, on a day where we put 7 past Luton, ta-ra for a bit.